Souls-like games typically have a high level of difficulty where repeated character death is expected and incorporated as part of a gameplay. Some would say the need for repeated playthroughs can be viewed as a self-improvement for some players, either through gradual improvement of your character or improving your own skills and strategies when fighting a tough boss. In these types of games, players are meant to discover bits and pieces of the game's lore over time through environmental storytelling, and progress can be lost if certain checkpoints have not been reached. Souls-like labels have received some criticism, but has exploded with the most recent Souls-like game, Elden Ring. Steel Rising is considered to be a new Souls-like adventure role-playing game. Question is, what's the story about? What's the gameplay like? And can this game be as successful as Dark Souls or even Elden Ring? If you're curious about any of these questions and more, then join me in taking a sneak peek at Steel Rising. And if you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing and hit that notification bell to help the channel grow. And if you're interested in more Souls-like games, then check out my playlist on Elden Ring. And with that out of the way, let's get back to Steel Rising. Steel Rising is an upcoming action role-playing game, and it's being developed by Spider Studios, a French video game developer that gave us Greedfall, and published by Nacon, a parent company to Big Band Interactive. The company was born when several French video game veterans worked together on a creation of the Silverfall game and its add-on, and they decided to pursue new adventures together. Spiders is a video game development studio producing its own creation, based on original ideas both in terms of the universe and gameplay. We develop our own creations, or we can also work on other IPs. Today, Spider Games employs more than 50 people, in addition to a number of freelancers and authors. What's the story about? Steel Rising takes place during a fictionalized and sci-fi version of the French Revolution in 1789 in Paris, France. You assume the role of Aegis, a female engineering marvel, and robot bodyguard to the Queen Marie Antoinette. The Queen wants Aegis to find her creator in order to end the massacre carried out by steampunk robot armies of the tyrannical King Louis XVI. And I love the premises of the story because Louis XVI was a patron of science and technology in real life. I love the fact that they took part of that history and made it into their own sci-fi alternate storyline. The development team put a big emphasis on making sure that the routine enemy encounters and boss battles were memorable and enjoyable. Gameplay does seem to be more offensive, like what you might find in a Bloodborne game, though there does seem to be a dedicated jump button for some verticality, as well as a hook shot giving it a bit of a Sicario flair to it. Items can be discovered and used to upgrade Aegis, either through increased her power, agility, or durability. There's also a customization option for Aegis' outfit. Aegis was originally made to be a dancer and wasn't initially designed for combat. Considering each opponent you face is a killing machine, defeating them won't be easy. Throughout your adventures, you will unlock various tools, opening new paths and explore, as well as new gameplay possibilities during combat. Both familiar and new monuments can be seen as you make your way through Paris, such as Le Grand Châtelet and Le Tour de Temple. Steel Rising uses the Silk Engine, and the Silk Engine has been designed and developed in-house over many years of research and design, and it features the latest technologies and graphics. Spider's new game Steel Rising is set to launch later this year on September 8, 2022 for the PS5, the Xbox Series, and PC. If Steel Rising makes the act of getting more powerful more fun, and you're not forced to backtrack to a previous area to grind when you're not being able to kill a boss, but instead explore the world, find new places and enemies, and get stronger naturally, then I believe it could be just as successful as Elden Ring, and that's just my opinion. So what do you guys think of Steel Rising? Is this a type of game that you want to play? And I'm curious, do you think that this game has the potential of being just as successful as Elden Ring? Comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and consider subscribing and hit that notification bell to help the channel grow. And if you're interested in more Souls-like games, then check out my Elden Ring playlist. And as always guys, I appreciate you for stopping by my channel. I'm Az, and thanks for watching.